Hello friends, today we are going to learn about so what are the JavaScript functions? JavaScript function is a block of statement or a block of code designed to perform a particular task or is used to perform a particular task which a JavaScript function is executed when something call it call the function or invoke the function. So JavaScript function syntax. First of all, the JavaScript parameter are listed inside the parenthesis in any function defined, or function argument are the value received by the function when it is called, or inside the function the arguments behave as local variable. A JavaScript function is defined with a function keyword followed by a name and followed by a parenthesis. Function name can contain letter, digits, underscore, or dollar sign. Some rules, same rules as for a variable when we are declaring a variable name. All the rules of declaring the variable or identifier are used as for the function name also. The parentheses may include parameter name separated by commas. So in such a way, in the parentheses we can provide the parameters. The code to be executed by the function is placed inside curly bracket. So the syntax for the function is as the function keyword and then followed by the name of the function and then followed by the parenthesis if there is any parameter which was passed when the function was called. So to catch that parameters, the some of the parameters are being included into the parenthesis. If there is no parameter, then it is not necessary to provide the parameters inside the parenthesis. Leave it as blank, and after that, in the curly bracket, we can use the code which we want to be execute for a particular task and all. So let's have a look toward the function calling. So the code inside the function will execute when it was invoked or calls the function. So when the function is called, when an event occurs, when any user clicks on a button, a function can be called, or when the function is called from a JavaScript, or it can maybe automatically or self-called function. So we also use the function in return in a inside the function. So let's have a look toward the function returns. A return statement ends the execution of the function and returns the control to the calling function. The execution resume in the calling function at the point immediately followed by the call. A return statement can return a value to the calling function, which is the return function has been taken from the function, will be returned to the calling function. And if there is no return statement in a function definition, the control will automatically returns to the calling function after the last statement of the function is is called and or executed. In this case, the return function of the function has the value which was undefined, or we can say a null value. So why should we use the functions? So there are two reasons for using the functions. They are code reusability or less coding. So how does the function provides us a code reusability? The function provides us code reusability in such a form that if we need to perform the same task in in different places mm, in any program, so for that we can use the functions. We build a function and we call the function at, at that particular place where we need to use that function. So it will provide us the code reusability, and how it provides the code less coding. So less coding, if we, as you can compare, if we use a function and we call it simultaneously at different places where we need in a program, or else we use the same function or the same task to be performed again and again and again and again in the program by writing the all the steps which we have done in the function again and again. So it will increases the coding, and so if we use the functions, it will make our program compact. We do not need to write many lines of the each code time to perform a common task.